Life-changing body awakening treatment. In 3 sessions, as you see in these photos, you will have before and after changes impressively, as you can see. Doesn't matter if you have stress, depression, anxiety, blowing belly, retention of liquids, headaches, migraines, back pains, knee pains, any kind of discomfort in your body, it will be gone because you're gonna improve your posture, but you're gonna change your structure that you're having for so many years, and you're gonna manifest it in 3 sessions that I will explain them one by one, because every session has different benefits and different parts of the body, so the body won't return to the posture that we have for so many years, and you will improve yourself every day to keep changing and growing. The first session is specialized in the air element. Air element is awareness, is confidence. So if you are in depression, anxiety, paranoia, don't want to do anything, exhausted, hurt for some relationship, disappointment for a couple, or you are in that kind of a stage of feeling hopeless, feeling nothing, yeah, the air session give you that empowering, because open the capacity of breathing and focus in your lungs, focus in the solar plexus, focus in all this area, all this area, all this area, all this area, and focus in open your wings. When you open your wings is the control. Your wings are your shoulders. When you open your wings, you feel lighter, you feel like, wow, I never felt like that. What is this? What is happening? Because you came back to your core. People, they say, wow, I feel so good. I'm straighter. I walk. I start getting more abundance. People that they don't see me, they see me. They bring me coffee in my work. They talk to me. I get out of my house. I get out of my room. I get out of my depression. But I feel my legs that they are not connected. The second session is go with the hand with all the session, because it's the 5 elements, is the earth session, the earth. Before you open the confidence, you cannot see your karmic energy, you cannot see your demons, because people, they get so much energy that sometimes they get afraid. They say, wow, what is this? This is me. So the earth element is all your karmic energy, feminine and masculine, because we storage the shame and the fears. So we see in the second session, we must focus in the plantas fasciatis, in the kneecaps, and in all the legs. Why? Because the legs is a triangle. The legs are a triangle where it goes feminine and masculine energy, and that triangle, it rests in the pelvic floor area. The pelvic floor area is very important in the 3 sessions of body awakening, because people experiment the best orgasms in their lives without being touching sexually. In body awakening, we are cosmic. You, me, the source, and your body. Whatever you believe, source, universe, Allah, Jesus Christ, Ganesh, Shiva, is welcome. Is welcome because you allow yourself to rise. Bless you, bless. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So what happened in the second session is that you connect your lower body. You need to see the plantas fasciatis, because the plantas fasciatis see the cervicals. All the people that they have migraines, headaches, blowing bellies, problems with menstruation, and too much thinking, even in the night, because when you sleep, you are thinking too much, and you are thinking what you're gonna pay tomorrow, who you're gonna see tomorrow, what you're gonna do for your kids. That is the earth element. That is the second session. And it gives you a lot of power when you connect upper body, that is this upper body, with the lower body that is below your pelvic floor. So the third session is one of the most amazing, because it's in the middle and it's water element. Yeah, and that is the most beautiful feeling of all, because you already have the awareness of freedom, but you are not yet accepting your shame and your fears. You need to accept your shame and your fears to rise the earth. So earth and air goes together to do the water. The water is like a blessing, like a baptism. The water energetically, it can heal all your afraidness or your fears, because it balancing the masculine and feminine. The water session is all about the lateral line. It's all about the lateral line. Yeah, the first session is the frontal line. Is your chest, your rib cage, your shoulders, your neck, yeah, and all the psoas, all the abdomen. The second session is all your legs. The third session is everything, your legs, lower body and upper body together, lateral. So in the third session, you focus more in divine feminine, divine masculine, and you open physically talking. Now I changed from energetically to physically talking. The third session is the best for the posture, because it changed your haunch, it changed your neck, it changed your shoulders. If you have shoulders like that, if you have neck like that, if you have a haunch, if you have a haunch here, if you have a haunch here, it changed the whole structure of your body and make you more longer, more slimmer, more lengthened, and it gets you more energy between that two sessions that you have. So these are the three sessions that I explained. Every session have different feelings. Yeah, when I talk about the orgasm, I talk about the orgasm in a way of that you don't know the way the orgasm is, because nobody knows what is the bliss orgasm. In every session, in the first one, you have orgasm between the first and the second chakra, that is the pelvis and your belly. And you feel something that it comes here, but it's stuck and it doesn't pass. So you rise to the third and the fourth chakra in the second session. In the third session, you rise to the fifth and the sixth chakra. So you go upgrading your physical body, your mentally stage, because in the first session, everybody is scared, everybody's nervous, everybody's frustrated. And after in the second session, completely free, and they say, mashallah, inshallah, do everything, because I feel fucking amazing. Now you are free. Wow. After how many years? 60, 70? When is that beauty of that goddess coming out? Why? Because for the first time I believe in myself. For the first time I know who I am. For the first time I feel something that I was not being told, and I was not being read, and I was not being lied. So that is a huge difference of what is body awakening. Go into a bliss. So
yes!
That's what I'm talking about.
Freedom!
This was fucking amazing.
What is a transformation? So the three sessions together is like I give you a new body, new way to walk, new way to feel, new way to process the food, new way to sleep, new way to have this abundance, health, and to change, because the body, it couldn't change for 40, 50, 60 years because it's the same shape. So when you change the shape, like in yoga, took you 5 years, 10 years to change the body. This one you change it in 3 hours. 3 hours of your life, yeah, for whatever price you are paying, is worth it. Yeah, it's not about less 3,000, less 5,000, more 5,000, more 3,000, more 1,000. Nah, because in one bag you can pay more than what you're gonna get, you know, in one perfume, in one dinner, just to value and give the opportunity to yourself to say every session, wow, 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 wow. And that is it. That is the feeling. Because you don't even believe. The problem is that any human, man or woman, they don't believe they can feel so fucking amazing. And you can have this upgrading. And that is the most beautiful thing, because every time it goes better and better and better. And that helps to create more health, abundance, and prosperity, even relationship with your family. Yeah, I see that a lot in my patients with kids, sons, father and mother. They see a different type of vibration. They feel for the first time something different between you and your relatives. So that is the process of transformation. You start trusting every session to go deeper in your emotions and to go deeper in the touch. So when you go into the touch, what I use the hands, like fingers, yeah. I use the knuckles, yeah. I use these knuckles, I use these knuckles. I use this part of the arm to open maybe chest, to open maybe hips. I use sometimes knees because the hips are very strong, and I use knees. It's like you can see in my videos in the Instagram that I use everything that I can have in my body. Like you can feel 6 hands out of my body, but my 6 hands are not touching you. It's my elbow, my hand, my this, my head, my hip. Sometimes I move the body like that. So the touch is depends of the trauma of your tissue. If your tissue is so soft and is a tumor, it's soft. If your tissue is stick and is dead and it doesn't move, it's strong. If your tissue is alive and is breathing, it's shaking. So the emotion rise and the energy rise. This one is pain with pleasure goes freedom. So you reach freedom, and after 20 minutes, after 10 minutes, you say, I want more, I want more. What is this? I want more, because even if I touch you with a knee, you are like, because you are in a stage of freedom. You are in a stage of pineal gland. You are in a stage of third eye. You are in a stage of surrendering the mind. You are not a stage in controlling. So you're gonna have like a board shorts, or you're gonna have like a leggings, yeah. So on the picture, you will see with a top, like when you go to the gym, yeah. And you can have that with pajamas or surrounds or whatever you can cover yourself. If you want to be covered, no problem. But the picture you can have, because you will see, what the fuck, that's me. Because you will see the biggest change of your life. Slimmer, longer, alignate, grounding, balancing, shoulder blades, neck, hips, rib, everything. You will see it, as you can see it in my Instagram, that people, they say, that's only in 45 minutes. All my life I've been like that, and after I'm like that. Wow. But the important thing is to keep it. Yeah. That's why it's very good to have 3 sessions, because if you have only one, your mind in 30, 45 days, 60 days, you come back to the same sleeping, to the same sitting, to the same going to the toilet, to the same going to the cell phone, to the same way you touch yourself, and you get yourself back, not the same way, but your mind is already used to that patron or that pattern that is routinary for all your life. So that is the key, to understand that we have to enlighten more the body and align more the structure, because it's all about structure. The structure, when it's aligned and when it's connected to gravity, to the source, the sexual energy flows. The sexual energy, or the kundalini energy, or the chi energy, or the qigong energy, or the psoas energy, because many people call it differently, it flows. And if it flows up, you create more abundance. And that is a process. It's like a new reborn. It's like wow, I feel like because people feel like they never feel before. Some people, sometimes they say, I feel like in my 20s. But no, they feel better than in the 20s, because you go to the 20s, to the 40s, when you are purified, when you are not toxic, And that's why you feel amazing liberation, because you are reborn in all your tissues, because all your emotions are flowing and they are dancing and they are mixing. So when they mix, they disappear. They don't know if it's shame, if it's guilt, if it's control, if it's attachment. No, they're gone. They are free.